What's up, everyone, and welcome. As you can tell from the title of this video, we have some very unfortunate news. And no, this is not a joke. I hate to say, but looks like the DLC, the supposedly upcoming new civilizations to Age of Empires 3, is not going to happen. This is a post from today, January 28th, 2025. On the official website, and we'll just go through their posts real quick. It's not very long, so it won't take very long. To our Age of Empires 3 explorers, last year, as part of the New Year, New Age event, we announced another DLC for Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition. After serious consideration, this DLC has been canceled. Straight to the point. It's like they're not wasting any time with this game. Based on that first little paragraph, you can see they're not really trying to put it like nicely. This is just straight to the point. Please understand this decision was not made lightly. Okay. We apologize that we haven't provided updates to you since our announcement of the DLC. While considering the inclusions for last year's show, we wanted to ensure that H3 DE players felt part of the franchise celebration, as we know you have huge passion and love for the game. However, pushing to ensure that the game was included meant we announced content before it had been built, and we now feel that announcement was premature. So when they're talking about there was a show about a year ago where they were talking about all the upcoming content and expansions, patches, whatever, for all the games, for Age of Empires Mobile, all that type of stuff. And they had a very small segment where they talked about, they just really put up two flags and, hinted at a DLC. They probably did, yeah, they did say it's going to be a DLC, but they didn't, I don't know if they even said the exact civilization names, but they put up the flags and we went from there. But that's what they're referring to in that paragraph. We know that this is a huge disappointment, and many of you were excited for more content. We were able to put out a patch for the game towards the end of last year, but understand that it was not the size and scope you were hoping for. So they had announced early in the year last year that the DLC would come out in late 2024. And right around, I think, October, they announced that was not going to happen. It was going to be delayed. They said delayed. And instead, they had a small patch, a data patch, which is not like a full patch where you have a lot of different changes. I think it's just a smaller, easier to push patch, and that's what they're referring to there. So at that time, we were expecting, maybe early 2025. But let's continue here. It says, it has been a joy to bring Age of Empires 3 into the modern day with the Definitive Edition and all the content we've added since launch in October 2020. We hope you continue to enjoy everything it has to offer. Seeing what content our community creates is a fantastic part of working on this franchise, and our modders continue to surprise us. You can browse here, and there's a link to the AOE3 DE mods part of their website. Whilst we will not be moving forward with this DLC content for H3DE, we will continue to maintain servers, rotate civs through the free trial version, and provide customer support for any issues you may encounter whilst playing the Age of Empires team. So that's it. It's official. The DLC is not going to happen, and I mean, reading into this as much as you want, it even leaves kind of some questions as to when they say customer support, what does that actually mean? Because we still have some bugs from the last patch that have not been fixed. We've been hoping for a patch, like a real full patch. The last time we had a significant patch was just about a year ago. I think it was end of January 2024. So what is customer support and maintaining servers, rotating civs, and for free trial version? Like, sounds very, very minimal. So I don't even know if we can expect a patch going forward, bug fixes. Like, forget about DLC. I don't even know what kind of support we're looking at going forward. So yeah, this is just really unfortunate news. And I wanted to go through the news for AOE3 just to see the timeline a little bit here. If we go to latest news, Age of Empires 3. So some of these dates they reference. This is the New Year, New Age show that was early last year, and then they announced. Let's see, the date on this delay post was October 10th. Very short post as well there. And the data patch October 24th, and that is the last news post for AOE3 since today, so until today. And yeah, it's just very unfortunate. So yeah, what does this mean for the game going forward? I can't really say for sure. I don't know if anybody's going to be working on the game other than maintaining the game or the servers. I don't know if somehow if there could be another developer that takes over for World's Edge, or how things can work out if Forgotten Empires can somehow, I don't know, acquire the game and take over development, or if they are just pulled off the game entirely. I don't know what's going on, but what I can say for me is I enjoy making content for this game. I enjoy playing it. This is a big damper in the momentum I feel like, and my just the general feeling around the game. But I'm going to continue playing the game. I'm going to continue exploring the civs that I don't play that often, and I think I'm going to take this as an opportunity to do just that. Play the DE civs that I haven't played all that much in the past few years, and just because this game is so deep with content, there's still so much for me personally to explore, and I think a lot of people as well. So there's a lot of civs in this game. There's a lot of native civs on the map with trade posts and lots of little details that this game always it doesn't cease to surprise you. So lots of stuff still to explore. Wish there was more coming in new content, but that's kind of where we're at. I don't know if they started working on stuff and just it's going to be sitting there until maybe at some point in the future they can pick it up and work on it again and release it at a later date. I'm not trying to hold out much hope. I know there's been a lot of reaction to this, a lot of negativity, a lot of anger, and I totally understand that. And when I first saw it myself, I got a ping on my phone, and I saw AOE3 news in Discord, and I was like, wow, okay, this was unexpected. I was looking forward to it. I thought it was going to be a good thing, and then to come to this post and read this here, just completely the opposite of what I was expecting to read. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep going with the channel. I was really hoping that we would see an influx of new players and have lots of content to make with new civs, but yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. So yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know. I hope this isn't gonna bring the community down and diminish the player base. The numbers were looking great recently, especially with the Steam sale, the RTS event that they had going on, where the game was, all Age of Empires games were on a huge discount. So hopefully we just keep having fun as we were, and probably have some tournaments coming up from ESOC, some fun events. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Is the hope gone, or are we going to stick around? Do we have? I mean, it's going to be an entire year before we get any news. Are we going to get a patch? I feel like at some point in the near future they gotta give us some type of patch, as because they gotta feel pretty guilty about this, man. Promising a DLC, then delaying it as if you're gonna still come out with it, and then finally canceling it a year after you announced it. They have to give us something. So I'm just hoping maybe we get a significant patch. And I'm gonna hold out hope for that for a little bit, but that might be really what puts me down and kind of give up looking for. I mean, we had the legacy game for a long time, and that stayed alive. It wasn't a huge player base, but the community got involved. We had the fan patch, which was a huge effort and had new maps, all types of new stuff, new content that the community came up with, and we survived and we made it to DE and got some new things there, new civs, and I guess maybe at this point it's up to the community to take this on and see what we can do with it. There's already some really good mods coming out for. Everybody always asks me about the better unit descriptions and better treasure descriptions mods, which are really nice. They make color code the unit types and treasures so that it's easier to read and easier to understand. And there's the legacy UI by, I believe his account name is Assertive Wall. He's been working on some of those to just improve the online interface and the in-game interface. So we have some hope there with our creators, our mod creators. So yeah, let's just try to keep some hope together and just try not to be too negative. There's a lot of people that work on this game, and we wish we got more attention for this game, for AOE3 as a community. But yeah, it's not gonna lie, it's pretty tough to see this. So I hope we can kind of show them. We had a ton of activity. I was watching in the official Age of Empires Discord in the AOE3 section. Lots of people commenting, and the mods were in there trying to just handle things. It's hard to not be upset or say some negative things, but obviously not the best way to handle things. I think if we just kind of just group together and try to somehow show that there is a strong player base here, and I don't know if you guys have any ideas of what we can do from here together to make us heard. Just send comments in this video, and maybe we can get together and figure something out. But yeah, hate to give this news to you guys, but it is true, and yeah, who knows what's in the future for AOE3, but sad day for sure. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.